Inspired by that delicious sea bass, I'm going to try a recipe of my own. It's one of my favourites, monkfish roasted with Mediterranean vegetables and pesto. And you know something, my favourite pesto actually comes from Trapani, aptly named Pesto Trapanese. And for that, I have a special ingredient, and that is almonds. Most pestos are made with pine nuts, but almonds is very common to the western coast of Sicily, and it's used in savouries and sweets. And I need to just crush my almonds a little bit for this. I've done something a little different as well with my almonds. I've actually toasted them because I just think it brings a nuttier flavour. And I actually think it improves it, dare I say that, but it does. Now you don't want bits flying all over the kitchen, so you have to be nice and gentle when you're chopping the almonds. Into the mortar they go, waiting to be joined by the garlic. Garlic is essential for any pesto, and I use plenty of it. There are so many different grades of extra virgin olive oil available. This is by far the best of the best. It's cold pressed, it's the very first press, and it's highly expensive, but extraordinarily good quality. So off we go. And you just crush down. Next thing to go into the mortar is a generous bunch of basil. And tearing rather than chopping the basil is better for flavour. That's a lovely texture now. It's really nice and nutty and beautiful green colour from the basil. Next come the tomatoes. In true Trapanese style, I am putting in a couple of fine ripe tomatoes to lighten the pesto. Out of season, good quality tinned tomatoes will do the trick. Salt, pepper, some sugar to sweeten the tomatoes, and another little drop of olive oil to loosen the mix. Oh, this just looks wonderful and it smells delicious. I'm very happy with this one. I love monkfish because it's so meaty and sweet. And it's the ugliest fish in the world, but it's so, so tasty. Now, these are 2 halves of the one tail, so I'm just going to prepare these now. We start by laying some roasted red peppers on each half and spread pesto onto one of them. Usually when you say pesto, you automatically think pasta, but I think pesto works wonderfully with fish. And so just pop them together like that, and then you will have the most colourful fish dish, I think. What's really important at this stage, though, is to tie it together, because when you put this into the oven, the top layers just slide off because the pesto is so oily. So for that, I have just a little bit of string. That should do it. And the next thing I need are my vegetables. So this is just a good selection of what I would call Mediterranean vegetables. What's very important, though, on top of all of that is some gorgeous extra virgin olive oil. And of course the vegetables can take salt and pepper too. And this is one of my favourite herbs. This is rosemary, and I just love it. I use it on everything. Beautiful. And make a little gap then for the monkfish in the centre. The most beautiful of tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes on the vine. I love these. Oh, they're gorgeous. I embarrass my children when I go into shops because I just smell the fruits and vegetables. I think they're getting used to me at this stage, though. There we are. That is beautiful. Now, monkfish takes about 10 minutes for every 2.5 centimetres or 1 inch to bake. So I'm reckoning that should take a good 25, maybe 30 minutes because it's double layered. And then it should be ready to eat. You can bring it straight to the table. So it's into the oven at about 180 in a fan oven, 200 in a regular oven. And there you are. Isn't that pretty? Red, green and white, the colours of the Italian flag.